Meetings are one of the most important things we do in science because we communicate our results and our ideas with other scientists. So we disseminate the information broadly. And Cold Spring Harbor is central for this. It's been doing it for, I don't know how many decades now. Well, this symposium, it's the 89th. So, Cold Spring Harbor has been central to doing this for a long time.
All of us who have reached the number of decades that I've reached in my lifetime began as students or postdocs coming to Cold Spring Harbor meetings. They've been going on for years and years and years. We all got a taste of how exciting it can be when it's not just your own science, but the science of those around you, and sharing ideas and learning from those who are more senior than you, more experienced than you.
I think Cold Spring Harbor is, something you always hear about as a really neat place for science. Research is the discovery of new things, and education is sharing what we know, right? And so you want education to be always sort of advancing with what the research is discovering, and that feedback between what new have we learned, what new techniques are out there in order for us to learn something new.
The symposium is different because it brings in a few people from the aging research community, but the vast majority of speakers are coming from outside the aging research community and bringing their own views and their own ideas and sort of broadening the way we're looking at this.
The symposium per se is always a really great place to see where a field stands from very, very different angles. Also, symposium talks are meant to really pick up the audience wherever they are, because they're going to be working on senescence in one aspect, but just like in my talk and others, the word senescence might first fall like 10 minutes into the talk. And so it's really very, very different avenues coming together.
What I find most fascinating is everyone has their own definition of what aging is. And so that's really fascinating, is that you come to these meetings and everyone looks at aging through a different lens.
Well, we're all aging, right? I'm thinking of aging almost as a non-healing wound and our sort of accumulated lack of ability to repair. But there's so many different approaches to the aging field. So it's really interesting to see.
A scientist is challenged to put their findings into the larger context. And that, again, is an extremely important exercise where we learn how to relate our discoveries, our thinking, to how people actually think about a problem or a fact of life.
All of that goes into the inspiration that I've certainly had in my lifetime to be able to pass that knowledge along to my own students and my own postdocs and really stimulate them in ways that allow them just a glimpse of how exciting our profession can be.